The method of producing divine light. In the olden days, fire used to be produced from the method of rubbing stones together. The rubbing of iron objects together also produces a spark. The splashing of water also produces electricity. Similarly, in human beings, the circulating blood, meaning the throbbing of the heart, also produces electricity. A human body possesses 1 to 1.5 volts of electricity, which sustains agility in him. The electricity and agility is lessened in the old age due to the falling speed of throbs. Initially, the heartbeats have to be made prominent. Aspirants have utilized various methods, such as dancing, sports activity, exercise workout, and through loud chanting with strike of God's name also. As the heartbeats get prominent, try to synchronize Allah, Allah with every beat, or Allah with one heartbeat and Hu with the other. Place your hand on the heart sometimes, feel your heartbeats, and try to synchronize the name Allah. Occasionally, synchronize Allah with the pace of the pulse. Imagine the word Allah is entering your heart. Zikr of Allahu is better and more effective than that of Zikr Allah. Those reluctant and afraid of Hu instead of deprivation, they might as well synchronize just Allah in their heartbeats. People of Dakuriya, science of God's remembrance, and Weirdo Wadhaif, verbal chanting with the rosary, ought to stay as clean as possible. Those who show respect, they obtain the benevolence, and those who don't show respect, they remain deprived. The first method. On a piece of paper, write the word Allah with a black pen or pencil for as long as you feel comfortable. Do this exercise every day. One day, the word Allah will begin to float before your eyes. Then, try to bring it in your heart from the eyes through visualizing it. The second method. Write the word Allah in a yellow color on a white bulb, 0 watt, a type of bulb that we normally use at nighttime in bedrooms. Try to absorb it in your eyes by looking at it any time during the day or just before you sleep. Once it is absorbed within your eyes, visualize it to bring it in your heart. The third method. This method is suitable for those that carry out this practice under the guidance of a spiritual guide and acquire spiritual help from their guide due to their spiritual relation and connection. Sit in isolation. Use your index finger to visualize and to write the word Allah on your heart. You may as well seek help from your spiritual guide in this matter and visualize he is holding your finger and writing the word Allah on your heart. Practice this daily until the word Allah is seen written on your heart. Through the earlier mentioned methods, Allah is inscribed as seen written outside on the paper. When the word Allah begins to synchronize with the heartbeats, it gradually begins to glitter. Since in this method help of the spiritual guide is available, the word Allah is seen beautifully written and shining on the heart from the beginning. Many prophets and saints came in this world. During loud chanting as a test, you may visualize all prophets and saints one by one. Whoever your destiny is attached with will appear before you. Your heartbeats will rise in chanting, and you will see spiritual growth also. Then, select him for visualization, because every saint is related to a certain prophet in the spiritual system, though a living prophet is not a condition. The destiny of every devout lies with a certain saint. For spiritual benevolence, the spiritual guide must be physically alive. Occasionally, some lucky aspirant is granted Malakuti Faiz from the Kamil Dat, divinely accomplished guide, who is living but not physically. However, it is rare. Verily, the tombs of the departed saints may render mundane benevolence. This is known as Owaisi Faiz. Owaisi Faiz is a form of spiritual training where the guide renders spiritual grace in dreams and by esoteric means, whether or not the guide is living. Aspirants in Owaisi Faiz are often troubled and confused by what they see in dreams, and kashf, spiritual unveiling. This is because their guide is in batin, esoteric realm, and the Satan is also in batin, and it becomes so difficult to recognize who is who. The concerned knowledge is as important as the Faiz, spiritual grace itself, and a living spiritual guide is more suitable. Faiz without the required knowledge will turn the aspirant into a majzub, an enlightened person who lost the intellect in God's love. Faiz accompanied by ilm, the required knowledge, turns the aspirant into a mehboob, beloved of God. Mehboob renders dunyawi faiz, mundane benevolence, and Ruhani Faiz, spiritual grace and training, to people through his ilm. Whereas the Majzub renders Dunyawi Faiz to people by beating them with sticks and swearing at them. If none in your visualization appears to help you, you might as well turn to His Divine Eminence, Ra Gohar Shahi, for help. Religious affiliation is not mandatory. However, one must not be predestinedly ill-fated. A large number of people may obtain the grace of God's name, initiation of the heart, from the image of His Divine Eminence, Gohar Shahi, on the moon also. The method of obtaining the spiritual grace from the moon. When the full moon is in the east, look at it carefully. Say Allah thrice as you see Gohar Shahi's picture on the moon. And now, you are blessed. Now, start the exercise without any worries or fear according to the method mentioned here. Verily, the image of His Divine Eminence, Gohar Shahi, on the moon has spoken with many individuals in all languages. You also may speak with the image on the moon.